I find it funny how it's so busy. Traffic is so busy, but people rush so much, and they're not going anywhere. You know, if anything, you're only getting there a couple seconds before the person you're just trying to cut in front of, right? Yeah, because the traffic ahead of you is already stopping you from advancing. Have any of you lifted your Subarus or cars, Jeeps, whatever? When you lifted, so what I did a subframe lift, right? So I have these by Rally Tech. They make these brackets that you put on the underbody of the subframe, right? So it's a permanent lift instead of with the springs. So I did 2 inch in the front, 2.5 in the rear. But I noticed that sometimes when I make a turn, so I got an alignment afterwards, and so I'm noticing that sometimes when I make a turn, I feel like there's wheel hopping on one side or the other of the tires, like it's not spinning at the same time. And I was curious if this is normal when you readjust the height of the factory setting. It uses brake to slow down the wheel that has too much spin, right? So that's how Subaru's all-wheel drive works. Outside of like the STI, they have limited slips, yeah. But yeah, so I'm curious, does anyone know? Because I feel like that shouldn't happen, but I get it if it does happen, right? Yeah. Or it could just be maybe my brakes. Because my brakes are, I would say I have about 30 to 20% left on the brake pads. And so I'm thinking it could be just the brake pads, but I don't think so. That just doesn't make sense to me, because I've driven with low brake pads before, and I've never had that where it feels like one tire slips more than the other. Yes, so I'm deciding I'm not going to make too many stops in the major cities. Yeah, I don't know. It's not much to do in the cities, you know, because all I would do in the city is just go eat. Unless if there's like a monument there, I would just go eat. And I probably am not going to go to museums. So there was an interesting museum that I wanted to go see in Chicago. It showed up on my feeds as I was exiting Chicago on social media. They had a torture museum, which to me looks pretty interesting. Yeah, just like, I mean, it's just plastic, but yeah, kind of freaky. Oh, because the city life, it's all the same. Yeah, there's nothing interesting about the city life here that I can see. Yeah, every city I've been to is pretty much the same thing. The only difference is the demographic of people that live in that city, and based upon that demographic is going to be based on the ethnic of foods that people have in that city. Who's honking? Why are they honking? Just stopped. Everything stopped. People, come on. Yeah, so I got some of these artificial flavored root beer licorice from, what is that place called? In Sheboygan back home, right before I left. The tractor place by Best Buy. Tractor Track, for this one. So they just sell like outdoor and like farming equipment and tractor stuff. Yeah, but anyways, they have some, I guess, exclusive brand licorice, and yeah, they had a bunch of different flavors. I had a blueberry one. Tastes kind of funky. Yeah, but this root beer one is okay. It's kind of stale, not too sweet, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know, if you're not a licorice person, don't get it. If you like licorice, I think you wouldn't mind it. Wow, there's a lot of cars over here. Oh my gosh, GoPro, you guys need a better low light camera or software. But yes, last night was okay. The only thing is I got woken up at like 6:30 in the morning. A car pulled up next to me. So it is hunting season right now, around Thanksgiving, November. And so yeah, they were gearing up, heading out. And then another car came, parked alongside me, probably like 7:05, and I was like, okay, let's just get up and go. So there is a nice trail here, but I don't want to be walking around when there's a bunch of hunters abroad on the trails. So I think if I can only get one more trail in before I head back, I'm gonna go try to do that one where it has the more scenic view by the lakefront up north. If I can get it, because my GPS it's not working. Yeah, when you go out here, you get no service. So if anyone knows a better cell service out in the boonies or out in the mountains or anything like that, let me know, because yeah, I would like to have some service, even just a little bit, not none, right? But anyways, I'm gonna go. Okay, so yeah, we'll see if we get there. If not, I'll have to stop in the city, try to get some cell service so I can get the GPS directions. I think it's gonna be like 2 hours to get there from here, because all these roads are twisties and small roads. So, does anyone know what Michigan is known for? Like, yeah, the only thing I know about Michigan is the automotive industry. I think it's like the capital of the automotive industry in America, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Other than that, I don't know. I believe it is. I remember during, what was it, 2008, the big industry crash. I just remember hearing like a lot of automotive companies in Detroit, right? Detroit or Michigan here, struggling and getting a lot of bailouts. That's all I remember. Well, the big ones in America are GM and Ford, right? So, and Chrysler, and so they were struggling during the big economic downfall during that time. But I don't know, but it seems like they're doing okay now. Yep. odd reason, there's a lot of manufacturing companies that make cars in Ohio as well. Wonder why. Outside of that, I don't know what else is there. Yes. Oh, I stopped by this little town called New Era. At least it has some cell signal here, so I should be able to use it to get to my destination. I'm gonna wash up quick and buy an energy drink so I don't fall asleep on the road. Yep. Okay. Here's my okay. Probably wow. Okay. All right. So we are at the Sleeping Bear National Park Dunes. The National Dunes. Yeah, I just saw some people climbing this. I think usually people take their trucks and go up here. Let's see. Nice. Wonder if you can get lost over here. Let's go. Yeah, when I was in my early 20s, my brother-in-law, his family is from Michigan here, from the Grand Rapids area, and I remember we went to go see one of his good friends, and yeah, they were talking about taking their Jeep and their trucks to the dunes. Not these dunes, these are way too far. It'll be like a 4-hour drive, but there's more dunes along the way. I didn't stop by those, so I'm gonna do the dunes here, and then there's Sleeping Bear Trails that's about maybe half a block down, and yeah, so I'm gonna do those trails. It looks like it's well maintained, and there's a actual paved walking trail. Hopefully there's some off trails. Holy smokes. It's a lot of work, but yeah, so yeah, we'll go do that, take some photos, a little bit of video. Yeah, I'll probably be out here for at least probably 4 hours or so, just walking around, enjoying the scenic views, see where these dunes go. I think it goes to the lake, if I'm not mistaken. Oh gosh, whoa, this is a lot of work. Check that out. Whew. So there's a $25 fee to get in. I think you just pay online. Yeah, but whew, gosh, check this out, guys. Oh, whew. There's some people running on the sand. Oh, it is not fun. And I don't know if it's gonna still rain. Hopefully not. That would not be fun if it rains. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, it's there, all the way over there. Oh, Yeah, definitely not in shape anymore. Oh, gosh. But this is why I'm doing this. Get back on track. Come on. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if they already made it to the lake and back. Should we go that way or straight up? Maybe straight up. Whew. Oh yeah. Actually, let's take a photo here. This view. Oh man, so nice. Because I don't know if up here we'll still be able to see the lake. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna check up on this hill on the top here, see if there's a nice photo, and then we'll come back down, read the sign over here, see what that sign says. But I guess it's kind of nice coming out here right after rain, because the sand isn't as soft. Kind of has some density to it, so it kind of stays in place when you step on it. Whoa, but it's still hard and it still moves. Okay. Whew. Look at this. Champs. The champs who just ran right up and right down. Holy smokes. You know what would be crazy? It's like climbing up these treacherous hills, right? And then right when you get to the top, there's like a massive predator up there, a bear or something. Yeah, kind of crazy how you always got to think about that stuff, right? Humans always thinking about the worst. Holy. Okay. Whoa. Gosh, this is a real workout. Yeah, I probably didn't need this backpack or the jacket, but like I said, I don't know if it's gonna rain. Here we go. Wow. Oh yeah, this view is way better. Nice. Okay. Catch my breath. Whew. I'm gonna head back down. Go see that sign over there. There's a sign right up here. Oh yeah. Oh, going down is a lot easier, but woo, slippery. Whoa, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Whoa, holy smokes. Whoa, it's like you're sinking. It's like those cars that have that automatic braking, crawl control when you're going down hills. Ugh, fuck. And my boots here are definitely not hiking boots. They're work boots. So maybe I gotta get rid of these and get some hiking boots. Oh yeah, I got the fluorescent cap on just in case if there's hunters that see me, because the rest of my gear is quite camouflage. Okay. Yeah, see? The Dunes Trail. Okay. You know, I was wondering, I was like, on the map, it was like, it went from a green forest to like a sandy color on my map. So now I understand. Okay, I'm here. So if you follow the trail, the Dunes Trail here, oh, there's a viewpoint up here. It goes all the way to the lake up there. And kilometers. They're in kilometers? What the heck? This is America. We don't do kilometers, we do miles. Huh. I don't know what that, maybe that's 2 miles? So dune climb. Yeah, so we'll go around here. Yeah. And then make it back. That should be yeah, I'm thinking like 4 hours. Yeah, because last time I did the one and a half out and in at yeah, that took yeah, 4 hours. Whew, I was exhausted. Okay, so today, let's see. Yeah, and I'm crossing it. My fingers, it doesn't rain, but yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna follow this trail, and then there's a lake view up there. Hopefully it's not too far. Here we go. Ooh, nobody's out here. I love it. When it's like this, it's all me. There's a couple people back there, but not many. I'm gonna carry my spray, my can of spray for bears and wild animals until I feel comfortable out here. Because I don't know. I mean, I could do research before I come out to these areas, but what's the fun of that? I should though. So I don't get it. Why is it $25 to park in that parking lot to enjoy this, but you could park down in the public parking, which is another mile down, for free? So you're paying $25 for just a mile of hiking, essentially. Am I correct? This one, maybe this dune, you can't take trucks up here. Maybe it's for walking only. But the other dunes, I saw a couple other dunes, like signs. Maybe those you can take your vehicles on. 'Cause yeah, I don't see any tire or road marks up here. Whew. Okay, so I'm guessing the top of the hill will be view of the lake. That would be awesome, because then you could get the view of the lake that we were just at, and you can get a view of the lake Michigan as well. That would be awesome. So I know I've talked about this before, but I know a lot of people love high-end sports gear, right? Which is great, and of course it does help in some aspect, but it doesn't necessarily equate to performance, right? It's not going to make you any better. I think someone did a YouTube video on this, on shoes. Like it was supposedly the best studied running shoe, and so the YouTuber, he did a run with his normal shoes, running shoes. And then he did one with that high performance top of the line running shoe. And you know what the result was? That high performing running shoe actually he did better. Like, I think it was like 30 seconds or something for, I don't know, a couple mile run. But anyways, he just says, you know, it does help, but it only helps if you're already in that condition, right? If you're not physically in the best shape that you can be, don't expect that the performance gear is gonna give you any kind of edge that is gonna make a significant difference, right? And so he's just like, you know, if you got the money, go for it. If not, regular running shoes or fitness gear is gonna be plenty good. Yeah. So I feel like the Messiah, or who's it? The Hebrews walking during the old ancient times, and then you're walking, and then you see water, and you're like, oh my gosh, the Lord has saved us. They showed us water. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, there's water. Oh yes. And then it's all a mirage. When you get there, it's still just sand. Everywhere you look, just sand. Wow, this is quite beautiful. Yeah. Well, Thailand was such an eye-opening experience. I think it was just perfectly what I needed. No plans, nothing. Just live and move with the wind, right? One of the ladies that I hear a wolf? I think I heard a coyote or wolf. No idea. I'm not sure. I heard a howl though. I can see wolves over here. But anyways, oh, so beautiful. So one of the first ladies I encountered, I went to a coffee shop. Beautiful young lady, from Europe somewhere, I forgot. But she was living in Thailand for a couple years. And oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. She was she was living in Pai, essentially the most famous spot for nomadic backpackers is Pai. Okay, we'll take this route. But anyways, we were talking, and turns out that she had this philosophy of just living life and just not really caring, you know, like doing nothing. Very interesting. And essentially just embracing what life is, you know. And she said that when she went to Vietnam one time, she was at this small local house. She got this small local house on like an Airbnb or something, and essentially there was nothing around her for miles or kilometers, right? And she was just saying that when she was there, her goal was, oh shoot, I'm trying to take a panel anyways, so she wanted to just do nothing, and so she just sat there for as long as she could, she said. And she said it was the hardest thing that she had ever done. Yeah, I was like, huh, I never heard of anyone just doing that. Yeah, she said she sat there for like 3 days in this house trying to do nothing. I was like, what? But when I met her, she was sitting at the coffee shop. She said she had been sitting there for a couple hours already. I was like, oh wait, what? Yeah, she's just like soaking everything in, just watching people walk by and just minding her own business. I was just like, huh, that is so interesting. But look at this view, guys. Wow. If I wasn't on the move, I would definitely just love to sit here for a while and just take it all in, you know. But you know, after I met her and I thought about it, and I did do that a couple times in Thailand. You know, you just find a nice quiet spot and you just kind of let it be, you know, whatever happens, just to watch. A lot of things go in your mind, you know. I wonder if people ever really take the time to do that, just like think about everything, think about life. You run out of things to think about and you start thinking about more creative things, right? Yep. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I'm gonna fall over. Don't walk backwards on a steep hill, guys. You're gonna fall down. You see how my shoes are sliding? It's because we're going downhill. And every time I put my feet down, the gravity is pulling me down the hill. Yeah, I was just thinking, if you were in a situation like this and there's a bear out here or a cougar, what would you do? Because there's no trees to climb and you didn't have anything to protect you, what would you do? Always going through my head, you know, when I'm out here. Like, what would you do? Oh gosh, but yeah, this is, wow, perfect. These are the moments that I came for. I wanted to see stuff like this. I showed my mom some of the photos that I took so far before going back home, and she's just like, wow, that's so beautiful. She's like, oh, I want to do that too, but I can't do it anymore, you know, because she's older. And I was like, now you know, Mom, this is what I want to do. I want to do this when my body still gives me the opportunity to. And I don't really care for the money or the material things that everybody's chasing, you know. I used to be all big into that, but nowadays I don't really care. I don't care. It's not that I don't enjoy it, but it doesn't give me the fulfillment that I thought it would, right? But society makes us believe that it does. It doesn't. I should have read the markers. So each one of these has markers on here, and I forgot how many there are. I should have looked, so then I can. So oops, whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, this is like a locked photo or something. I have no idea. So then I can see how far I have left to go. but oh, it's so windy. Wow, time to climb another hill. Okay, so far it's been what, maybe 20 minutes, and I feel like we're already close to the lake. I think if once we go down over this and down, I think we'll be at the lake. So that's only gonna take an hour back and forth, I'm assuming. So the trail, yeah, I'll go out an hour and a half and come back, because the only issue is that the daylight goes down pretty quick, right? So well, when I got here it was 10 o'clock. It's like 10:15. So if I do 4.5 hours, it's gonna be like 3 o'clock latest, and then it's gonna already start getting dark by 4:30, 4 o'clock. It's gonna be almost dark or pitch black. And then, so I need to go up north to the next area in the upper peninsula of Wisconsin, or the top of Michigan, because that's the next trail I want to hit. So I was gonna do that. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but because of the rain, no. And then I think we're clear for a couple more days. So hopefully the weather is the same up there tomorrow, no rain. And then yeah, I want to take one of those trails. There's like 3 or 4 nice trails up there from what the app says. So then yeah. Oh, and one of the things I did want to do is go through a cave in Wisconsin. So I don't know if I'm gonna go to Baraboo anymore. Gosh, another hill and you're still just as far from the lake. I made it, guys. Yes, right here to the beach. To the beach front. Here it is. Nice. Just starting to hear that loud crash of waves. Wow, it is really clear over here, and the sand is super soft. It's like a white, soft crystal sandy beach. Oh, so nice. Wow, it's like a turquoise. It's like a turquoise clear. It's clear water. The heck? It doesn't look like this in Lake Michigan on the other side in Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, the water it's darker. Huh. Well, this is out of nowhere too, so maybe it's just cleaner, no pollution on this end. Wow. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Right there. Right where it all started, right here. Woo! Time for a little water break before I go back. Oh my gosh. Dang, that was fun. Actually, it's not fun. It's a workout, but it's rewarding. That's what my friends taught me when I went on that Changdao 3-hour hike up the mountain with them. It's a lot of work. At the end, the scenic view is just water. Oh gosh. Oh. The hike back is not going to be fun. It's going to be long and boring. Well, it's not going to be too bad. Oh, there's a ship over here moving down. It shouldn't be too bad because at least there's a lot to see. The dunes, it doesn't look the same like everywhere you go. Oh yeah, oh, fresh water. Okay. I swear it tastes like, actually, let's try this. I've never used this out in the wild, but let's try setting this up. No. Try setting this shit up. On the end, they're color coded, so the yellow goes with the yellow. Tap it in. Maybe. Okay, yep. And then the black balls go on the black. Snap. Snap. So let's try it without the bottom platform. Yeah, definitely sink in. Oh my god. Now let's try it with this little platform. See if it stays up. It's supposed to help in sinking in. Okay, there you go. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. It's windy. Wow, it worked. Hi. I'm gonna sit here for a couple minutes. Oh, catch my breath. And head back. I'll say one thing. There's not a lot of birds out here compared to in the city life. In the city life, seagulls are all over here because they know people love to throw scrap food and garbage everywhere, so the birds, they'll eat it all up here. But here, no, since there's no one to leave food here, and I'm pretty sure because it's winter, the fish have migrated elsewhere. Yeah, if not, I'm sure there's dead fish all around here. That's when all the birds will come out and eat it. Yeah. Just walking back, and so my legs are getting kind of tired. Right, my calves and whatnot, walking on all the sand. where everybody's walking, which is, you can see right over here. Well, this path, it's the least traveled. It's going down the same path to the same destination, but it's the least traveled. And what's happening is it's less taxing on my legs, right? Because if you know anything about running or even just walking on uneven terrain, it takes more effort and energy to run on there. That's why when you run outside versus when you run on a treadmill, you get tired off the treadmill a lot quicker than on the treadmill. That's why it's always harder. And just makes me think the least traveled route in the same direction can get you there with less effort. But the only difference is sometimes that least traveled route or path has things that the most traveled path had already conquered, right? So like when I'm walking these least traveled path here, sometimes there's roadblocks or some areas are with more bush, right? Compared to like down there, it's usually all open because people have created that path for someone to follow. Yes, so yeah, just a neat analogy of something that's in real life too, right? So I guess you could say happiness is not always the path that everybody believes you need to take, right? People can find happiness taking their own path. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Let's see, I could take some trails over here. They're like small trails along these dunes over here, and I think maybe those are for like mountain bikers. Whew. Oh my gosh, so out of shape. So glad I'm doing this. Yeah, I am proud of myself because if not, I'd be doing what I usually do. Watch a lot of YouTube, be on social media, play some video games, and that's about it. But doing this, getting to see the world, and then at the same time, whoa, yeah, deep sand, getting back into health. But I remember when I used to run a lot in my early 20s, I remember this pain where you just keep going and you know, you just break through every time. You just break through. The pain is sometimes what keeps you going, and it's hard when you first get into it because your body's just telling you no, I can't stop. But eventually there's a point where your body gets used to it. Hello. And yeah, that's gotta conquer that. I'm tired already, but okay. But yeah, it becomes so efficient at it, and gosh, well, we're at marker 8, so we're halfway through back. But as your body becomes so efficient at it, there is a point where it turns around, where it reaches its limit, and then all of a sudden your body starts working harder and harder to maintain that level of pace, right? Or starts getting tired, right? Starts depleting the energy a little quicker. Your stored energy becomes less and less and less. And yeah, that's what I noticed. Like, because I'd be running with my brother, and he's like, wow, how come you're not sweating at all? You know, because, or you're not breathing hard, or you're not, it doesn't seem like it's taking a toll on you, right? And that's only for like the first 20-30 minutes, right? But then that last stretch, though, that last stretch, when all of a sudden, boom, your body goes into that burn mode, and then all of a sudden, now you hit that, and your body starts draining that energy, that pool of energy, and you start sweating, and your body's like, oh man, yeah, keep going, don't stop, because you need to push through. That's how I feel right now. It's hard climbing this, because every time you step, you're falling back a little, because the sand is pulling you back right down. So, and yeah, you're just doing double the work when you're climbing sand. Holy smokes. But yeah, and you know, but I kind of wonder how that goes with people who do like those ultra marathons. That's like a regular marathon averages about what, 3.5 to 4 hours. Yeah, for like elite runners, right? Or not elite, but like average good runners. So would you say ultra marathon runners, they go for what? Whew, 6? Well, the good one's probably 6, but probably like what, 9 to 12 hours of running. Gosh, I just think about it. That's amazing, and that is torturous. I mean, even doing this is torturous, but it's not a daily thing. Go recover. A couple of days later, you do another one. Oh gosh, oh, so much fun though. Torture, it's fun. Oh. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, the easy part, going down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, if I'm doing all this, I should have a goal for myself. My goal is, oh gosh, everywhere's a beaten path here. That's why they call it a beaten path, right? So, in 6 months' time, I'm gonna give myself trails like this. Should be nothing for me. Should just be cakewalk. Because yeah, I see some people here and they ain't sweating like my brother said. How come you're not sweating? How come you're not huffing and puffing? Yeah, 6 months. These kinds of trails, cakewalk. Oh gosh, my body just doesn't function like it did in the early 20s. This would have been nothing. But okay, let's go. Whew. I can feel that heart. It's working overtime up that hill. That hill took like 15 minutes, it felt like. Whew. But hey, you don't quit. Just keep going. It's just awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I see as I'm walking. Oh gosh. Wow, I'm surprised. So I left my keys up here for what time is it? It's gotta be like past 1 o'clock now. I don't know. What time? Oh, it's just 1. So the walk back took an hour. Yeah, but left my keys up here because I had to grab my backpack. I'm surprised no one took it. Surprised. Well, I'm glad. I don't plan on boondocking until I head to the south or the west, because really we don't have anything over here, and it's hunting season here, so oh gosh, yep. Oh, nice weather though. It's just perfect. Actually, you don't need this. This is a little too much, and whatever this material is, it doesn't allow you to breathe. So all my sweat is inside of here. It keeps me warm, I'll say that, but it doesn't allow you to breathe. But really, you want it to breathe so that you don't freeze. So I got the wrong jacket. I wonder if I can still return it. I like it because it's light. Yeah, and it really keeps the heat in. But if you can't let the heat escape and the cold, you're gonna freeze. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of sand everywhere. Oh yeah, I got sand everywhere now.